Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN, and welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about Los Angeles Lakers versus the Portland Trailblazers tonight. Guys, I am so glad to be back. Sorry for not going live for the past two games that the Lakers had. I was under the weather, but, finally I'm back to normal. I'm still feeling the soreness, but I'm able to talk now, and now I can talk about my Los Angeles Lakers. So I am finally back, and hopefully you guys are all doing well out there. So, but without further ado, let's just get into the Lakers getting a win tonight against the Portland Trailblazers tonight in a convincing fashion, not comparing to the Indiana Pacers game. Even though the Lakers should have won that game, unfortunately, they were a bit. They were just taking. How should I say it? Like a bit of a relax when it came to that particular matchup. But when it came to this one against the Trailblazers, they came to play and they showed up. And even though it was an easy win, it was supposed to be an easy win anyway. So the Lakers had to get this win. But, it's just we just had to say that the Lakers had to get this win tonight, guys. And I just want to give you all my thoughts and my opinions about this win and what does this all mean for the Lakers moving forward when it comes to the expectations now. And guys, we have to give some credit out there when it comes to not just the players, but Darvin Ham. Maybe what's going on in the locker room when it comes to his leadership and his inspiration to the teammates, that this is the reason why the Lakers are winning games like this. And I want to give you all my thoughts and my opinions about it. But before anything, like always, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff. And of course, like always, please make sure to like my page on Facebook, ZSPN, and also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok at ZSPN_entertainment. Guys, I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys have shown me all across social media and of course on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. Please make sure to hit that notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button so you will know when I upload on this channel. Much appreciated. So, guys, let's talk about this Lakers win. Obviously, this was supposed to be a must-win for the Lakers, without a doubt. And the Lakers went out there and delivered on that on this win, and in convincing fashion. I mean, you did not see the Lakers taking, I guess you could say, a lean back, if you will, and seeing the Lakers not just taking it easy in the fourth quarter and just letting them just pass the time and seeing if they will potentially get a win or not. I mean, it was just destined that the Lakers were going to win tonight, and it was against the Blazers. They didn't have Damian Lillard, so obviously, with that them having their superstar on their team for the Portland Trailblazers, the Lakers had to get this win under their belt, and now with this win, I believe now the Lakers are. I might be mistaken. I mean, I can check it now. We're live here, so let me just check it up right now. I need to be consistent here. With this win, the Lakers are 8-12. So so far, the Lakers are doing pretty good when it comes to trying to get some wins under their record and trying to potentially get above maybe 500. Potentially, they're still below, but either way, the Lakers had to find some matchups and some key situations where they need to win games because so far, the expectations is, by the way they're playing, the Lakers should potentially win games moving forward and potentially have a goal in mind of reaching the playoffs. And that's been the whole mindset when it comes to the Lakers in that sort of route. But having said, the Lakers are doing pretty well, guys, and I'm so impressed with the Lakers, especially when it comes to our players. Let's talk about the Lakers just in general, their stat line. I mean, when you look at it, the Lakers were the better team. they were the better team. They had to be, obviously. But when you look at the field goals, the Lakers, scored like 49% from the field. And when it comes to the threes, the Lakers had a better shooting night, compared to others. But you can tell that their shooting efforts tonight was pretty good. I mean, it was very impressive to watch. Just looking at the 3-pointers, the Lakers shot 38% from the three. So that was very impressive numbers to watch when it comes to the Lakers and how they were, playing very well when it comes to facing a team like the Portland Trailblazers, who their record is not so bad themselves. I mean, they managed without Damian Lillard, but having the Lakers coming out of nowhere with this win, it was just very impressive to watch, and I was just so impressed by all the Lakers tonight. LeBron, Anthony Davis, Austin Reaves, even Russell Westbrook. I'll get to Russell Westbrook in a bit, guys, and it's just very impressive numbers when it comes to what some of the Lakers out there tonight stepping up to get this win and having a bounce back win after losing against the Indiana Pacers in the heartbreaking fashion. So in the fourth quarter in that particular matchup, and just continuing on. Obviously the Lakers, played very well on defense as well. I mean, not anything too surprising there with the defensive mind of Darvin Ham, who honestly, let's just give him a lot of credit, guys. I mean, you can tell that in first quarter situations, in the first half, the Lakers are playing very well when it comes to just having that edge in the first half. And that all has to do with Darvin Ham and his coaching ability. I mean, it's just very impressive what Darvin Ham has been showing when it comes to his coaching abilities, especially on the defensive side. And it's been rubbing off a lot on the Lakers, especially Russell Westbrook and even the second unit. I mean, it's just showing that the coaching of Darvin Ham and his leadership in the locker room has been nothing but impressive when it comes to his first year as a head coach in the NBA as a Los Angeles Laker. So, guys, we have to give a lot of credit to Darvin Ham, and honestly, we have to show a lot of appreciation because he's been doing a great job as a head coach so far in his first year. So, give some credit to Coach Ham out there tonight for his coaching and him, honestly, knowing his mistakes that he did with the Indiana Pacers game. He kind of made that up, and we witnessed that in the fourth quarter. The Lakers did not take a seat back. They didn't, relax in the fourth quarter and just manage the game as, it was just, oh, we won this game anyway. No, the Lakers needed to go out there and just, produce and perform. I mean, they just needed to win this game, and they did not needed to sleep on this game and sleep in the fourth quarter. And for some reason, they just said, you know what, we're going to continue to play. We're going to continue to grind. And it's just they really showed up out there tonight, guys. So great job out there for Darvin Ham to really fix that mistake that he did, against the Indiana Pacers in this game against the Portland Trailblazers. And guys, let's just talk about the stats of the Lakers. Obviously, LeBron James played 32 minutes, had 31 points. Obviously, this is LeBron James we're talking about. I mean, a guy who just goes out there every single night and dominates, and to the point that it's well needed because not only that, he shot 31 points out there, but that all had to do with the threes that he was making. I mean, that was the main chunk of how the Lakers played very well out there on the offensive side when it comes to shooting. I mean, when you look at it, LeBron shot 6 of 8 from the three. So that tells you right there that he is playing very well when it comes to shooting those threes for the Lakers, helping them out. And plus, we didn't have, Lonnie Walker. We didn't have Troy Brown Jr. So obviously, some of the Lakers out there needed to step up, especially when it comes to, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and to an extent, Austin Reaves needed to step up as well. So obviously they needed to carry the load, and it really worked out at the end. And let's just pump the brakes. I know it's against the Portland Trailblazers, but the Lakers needed to get this win and get a bounce back win when it comes to this matchup. So it's just a great night. Great night for the Los Angeles Lakers out there, especially for LeBron James, who had a great night, 31 points, 6 of 8 from the three, 7 rebounds, 8 assists out there tonight. So great job out there for LeBron James. And then when you look at Anthony Davis, obviously he had a great night as well. I mean, not too surprising because he has been on a roll for these past couple of weeks now. I mean, he has been on a roll for the Los Angeles Lakers. So we have to give him some credit out there for Anthony Davis. Had played for 29 minutes, had scored 27 points out there and had 12 rebounds, and he had 3 blocks. So the defensive side was a big part of the Lakers winning tonight as well. I mean, and it's not anything too surprising. I mean, the Lakers with Darvin Ham having a coaching defensive mind out there, obviously it fits to what Anthony Davis' repertoire is all about. I mean, it just shows that he's really been adapting to his role and accepting, the coach and accepting the role that he has been given, especially when it comes to Russell Westbrook, and I'll get to him in a bit. But Anthony Davis, man, he's been on a roll and he's continuing to rise and being in the conversations, to be honest with you, to be MVP or maybe Defensive Player of the Year because of his rebounding and defensive skills. So hopefully, knock on wood, if he just stays healthy and continues to be on this route of success of where he's at, it's just a matter of time until conversations will be emerging when it comes to Anthony Davis getting those particular awards. Finally, I mean, for a guy, a talent like him, a potential future Hall of Famer, I can just honestly say, I mean, Anthony Davis is in the conversations of getting those particular awards, but unfortunately, injuries played a big role in his career. And, he's been called injured prone, and, that's the sad truth of his career. But at the same time, when healthy, top 5, top 10 best player in the NBA. That's my personal opinion when it comes to Anthony Davis. So great job out there for Anthony Davis out there tonight, along with LeBron. Austin Reaves. Man, Austin Reaves really stepped up for the Lakers as well, especially for the third option for the Lakers. Not having Lonnie Walker, not having Troy Brown Jr., some of the Lakers, other than LeBron and Anthony Davis, needed to step up out there. And that's what Austin Reaves delivered for the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight. So it really showed that they needed that help, and it showed. And obviously, Austin Reaves I believe he had 22 points. Had 22 points out there tonight, went 2 of 5 from the three, but all the shooting efforts really went to LeBron James. So it's not anything too surprising that the Lakers had to rely on LeBron because LeBron is a pretty good shooter. I mean, it's not anything too surprising when it comes to what LeBron can bring to the table when it comes to his shooting ability. But Austin Reaves was there to help the Lakers in key moments and key situations, especially in the third quarter and also in the second quarter. So it really showed that Austin Reaves was a big help for the Lakers when it comes to shooting and just being a good playmaker and, scoring wise as well. So 22 points out there, went 7 of 10 from the field. So that tells you that shooting efforts was a big help for the Lakers, especially on the offensive side. So great job out there for, Austin Reaves out there tonight. And then, guys, let's talk about Dennis Schröder. I can honestly say, guys, for these past couple of games since he started for the Lakers, he has been a big help for the Lakers, especially, judging from his experience being a former Laker back in, I believe, 2020 or 2021. So obviously his first stitch with the Lakers was first experience to see him how he played with the Lakers. Obviously it didn't work out, but he's back now. So it showed that he had 6 points, but his presence when it comes to being a playmaker and being that floor general that he has experience of being really showed that he can be that guy that can rely upon when it comes to finding the fit along with LeBron and Anthony Davis. So obviously it fit before, but unfortunately contracts and roles and being the number one guy when it comes to being the top point guard. Obviously, it went away since he came back. So obviously, Dennis Schroeder, guys, I think it's been working. I really think hopefully he'll be a long term being part of the Lakers starting lineup. But we just have to see what the rotation will look like when it comes to Darvin Ham, what he wants in the starting lineup. But so far, Dennis Schroeder has been playing very well when it comes to being the point guard for the Lakers. Then you have Patrick Beverley, who I believe returned. He returned, tonight. I believe I might be mistaken. My apologies, guys. I haven't. I've been under the weather, as you know. So, and you can probably tell from my voice, I'm still dealing with it. But I'm still going. I'm still going. So thank God. So I'm still going. But hopefully, so far, Patrick Beverley has shown his presence out there. I mean, on the defensive side. So not anything too like broad to really talk about when it comes to Patrick Beverley and his efforts out there tonight. But it's been out there when it comes to defense. So just a good job on his defense side. But let's talk about the second unit. All right, Russell Westbrook. Even though Russell Westbrook put 10 points and had 5 rebounds, 4 assists, those, when it comes to his shooting, let's talk about his shooting. He shot 2 of 6 from the 3. Now, I can honestly say, when looking at it, you say, that's not impressive. I mean, that's not how we won tonight. That's all had to do with LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Austin Reaves. But the first half, at the end of the second quarter, the amazing shot from Russell Westbrook at the buzzer, we were like, wow. Like, since the beginning of the season, we were like, stop shooting. Stop shooting. You shot 8% from the first couple of games into the NBA season. 8%. So that tells you right there that you're not a shooter. But, since he adapted, since he accepted his role in the second unit as the sixth man for the Los Angeles Lakers, you can just tell that he has a whole different atmosphere. He has a whole different vibe of being a Laker now and accepting his role on the team. And I'm loving it, especially when it comes to his reactions of just making shots like that what we saw in the second quarter, at the end of the second quarter, at the buzzer, shooting that 3. I mean, you can just tell that he just loved it. He appreciated it. And then he did it again in the third quarter where he shot, I believe he shot another 3, a long 3, if you will, in the third quarter to end the third quarter. And it's just, really surprised us all with that move again, because, guys, he is not known for being a shooter. He is not a 3-point shooter. So that tells you right there that we were also wondering, why is he making those shots from so far? But then at the end of the day, those 2 shots that he made were key moments and basically the highlight of the games because of those shots. So we have to give some credit out there to what Russell Westbrook has been producing for these past month now. And, for him to accept his role on the team, it's just something that he needed to do. And it's worked. And hopefully, guys, he's in the conversations now for 6th man of the year. He's leading the polls when it comes to, who does the NBA want to get 6th man of the year. And so far, it's Russell Westbrook, and rightfully so. I mean, for a guy who accepted his role on the team and, trying to help the team win, averaging 15 to 18 points a game. I mean, that tells you right there that this is Russell Westbrook. And, he's saying, you know what? I'm accepting my role. I'm loving it and I'm enjoying it. And you know what? I want to win Six Man of the Year. So that tells you that he has a goal in mind as well. I really think he wants to win Six Man of the Year. So that tells you that, he wants to achieve that, and hopefully he gets it, because it's been working and it's been very fun to watch, especially bringing that energy to the crowd into crypto.com arena. And it just shows you right there that he's just loving it. He's loving to see the reaction of the fans. And if you continue to play like this, you will get those type of reactions from Laker fans, Lakers Nation out there. So, and he loves it and he wants that. So hopefully, guys, he continues on this route. And right now, Russell Westbrook, I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for him to really go all out and just perform to the best of his ability, to the point that he wins Sixth Man of the Year. So, and with this game tonight and how he was celebrating with those two buzzer beaters that he made in the second quarter, and at the end of the second quarter and at the end of the third quarter, hopefully, he really achieves that. And I'm so proud of Russell Westbrook, guys. And if you follow me on social media, I've been posting a lot of videos about Russell Westbrook, and rightfully so, because he has been, really turned his career around as a Los Angeles Laker, and it's just showing that this is what the Russell Westbrook that we wanted to see. A guy who, is not always the number one option, and, not always the guy that, is the former MVP, Mr. Triple Double, and future Hall of Famer. I mean, we just need him to be a Laker who should win us games. And that's what we're seeing from Russell Westbrook when it comes to him coming off the bench as that sixth man that we wanted to see in his first year with the Lakers. But unfortunately, it took him a long time to accept that. And obviously, second year, he having a much better season than he did in his first one. So obviously, it's worked. And that all has to do, once again, to Darvin Ham. Let's give credit where credit is due when it comes to Russell, with the relationship that he has with Russell Westbrook. Darvin Ham, he's a great coach. And, when it comes to his leadership in the locker room, especially when it comes to, what he is, giving out when it comes to the support and the appreciation to, the players that he has in the locker room, tells you right there that he is doing whatever it takes to, make every player better when it comes to, making things right, and hopefully making things, a much, fun and more better environment in the Lakers locker room. So, and especially with the relationships as well. Russell Westbrook, I have to say, has been, showing a lot of love and appreciation when it comes to, what, uh, what I just lost my train of thought, because, it was just so amazing to watch what, Russell Westbrook has been, producing, and what he's been, you know, um, you know, showing as of late when it comes to how he's been playing for the Los Angeles Lakers. So it's been fun to watch, guys, and I'm just so impressed of what the Lakers have been playing so far, and especially with the leadership of Darvin Ham, and it's been amazing to watch. So just so excited, so fun to see what. Um, what this team is made of. And if they just continue to keep this up, hopefully the Lakers will continue to just dominate every single night, and just continue to just continue to dominate every single night. So with this type of motivation and this fun, and just them having fun, honestly, especially with Darvin Ham, just continuing to coach this team to the best of his abilities. So hopefully he just keeps it up, and continues on this ride that he's on. So just so excited and so impressed of what he has um, been doing as of late when it comes to coaching this team. So just a great job out there for the coach, and obviously for him to bounce back from the loss that we suffered, a heartbreaking loss against the Indiana Pacers. It's how should I say this when it comes to Darvin Ham? You obviously fixed it, but at the same time, there were some mistakes were made for these past couple of weeks, and especially since the start of the season. But let's all remember this is his first year as a head coach, and especially playing coaching for the Los Angeles Lakers. So there's a lot of pressure and a lot of high profile when it comes to being an historic franchise in sports franchise history. So having said all that, guys, I have to say this was an easy win for the Lakers to get. It was not anything too surprising for them to not lose this game, because obviously the Portland Trailblazers, they're not a good team, and obviously they don't have Damian Lillard. So obviously it was a must win for the Lakers to get this win. And now they are 8 of 12 heading into this NBA season so far with their record. So, and, so far, guys, since I was out due to being under the weather, there has been some talks and some rumors when it comes to, the Lakers finding a date to potentially look for trades out there. And obviously we have until, I believe, December 15th, where the Lakers we could potentially see more trade interest when it comes to the Lakers finding some players out there that are worthy of being a great fit along with LeBron and Anthony Davis, and could be potentially a team that could potentially fight for the play-in tournament potentially, or you never know, they could go even further with if they just continue to have this type of energy that we're seeing from them, since these past couple of weeks. And if Darvin Ham continues to coach the way that he is, I think the Lakers will have better and more success moving forward. And I hope when it comes to also fourth quarter, third quarter situations, the Lakers don't take a backseat. And if somehow they're leading, like what we saw from the Indiana Pacers game, they don't end up being, up by 15. But then when it comes to the fourth quarter, like 3 minutes left, their lead cuts down to like 3 or 5. I don't want to see that happen ever again, because the Lakers, when that type of moment happens, you just continue to score. You continue to attack. You just continue to say, you know what, it's pointless. We won, but I don't care. You continue to have your lead, because you never know. The other side, the other team will turn it around and just humiliate you in any given moment. And that's what the Indiana Pacers did when it came to that heartbreaking loss that we suffered against them. So that's my own personal opinion, guys, when it comes down to it. I hope the Lakers continue on this route that they're on, continuing to attack, continuing to just manage the game, and at the same time, just bring that energy, especially to what Russell Westbrook has been doing. Bring that same energy, that excitement, and just have us not always feel disappointed that they haven't tried. And I hope that the Lakers continue to do that when it comes down to it. And I'm just so excited, guys, that the Lakers are doing pretty well right now. And because, for these past, maybe the past month, the Lakers were not looking good. They were not looking good at all. And I was kind of, almost losing hope, because the Lakers were not making trades. And I still think they need to make trades. Obviously, we want to improve when it comes to finding shooters, and also finding another big man to team up with Anthony Davis, because you never know. I mean, knock on wood again, injuries do play a big role when it comes to, comes to Anthony Davis. And we witnessed that also when it comes to, a couple of times when he falls down to the ground, or we are holding our breaths because, he tweaked an ankle or tweaked whatever it was. But at the end of the day, we have to give some credit to Anthony Davis as well, because he has played through injuries before, and especially in his first year with the Lakers. And it also showed. So obviously, it has worked out at the end. So having said all that, I really think that when a healthy Anthony Davis, you can just tell that he goes out there and becomes one of the top 5, top 10 best players in the NBA. And hopefully he just continues on this route along with LeBron, and, with the pieces of, some of the Lakers who are stepping up, like an Austin Reaves, like a Lonnie Walker, like a Troy Brown Jr., Russell Westbrook. I mean, all those pieces, if those guys continue to step up and help LeBron and Anthony Davis, we will win games like this moving forward, and even better matchups. I mean, obviously, when it comes to easy ones, you have to get those wins, especially the Portland Trailblazers, the Indiana Pacers, the San Antonio Spurs. I mean, those particular matchups, those are the matchups and the wins that the Lakers need to get under their belt when it comes to having some credibility in the NBA. And that, when you win a game, like, for example, if they beat like the Phoenix Suns, if they beat the Phoenix Suns, I think the Lakers are on the path of reaching the playoffs and potentially compete in the playoffs. And I hope they will, because they have the capabilities of pulling it off. And with this type of culture that we were seeing for these past couple of weeks, and what Darvin Ham has been showing when it comes to his coaching ability and his skill set on his coaching, on his defensive coaching. Was his defensive minded coaching. I mean, that's the word I was probably looking for. But, with that mindset, I really think the Lakers will win games moving forward with the leadership and the drive that Darvin Ham has been showing when it comes to, his coaching abilities. And I'm just so excited. I'm so impressed of how the Lakers have been playing so far, guys. And it's been fun. It's been fun to watch, especially when it comes to, Darvin Ham's coaching out there as well. But guys, just looking more into the stats, obviously, uh, um, what's his name? Thomas Bryant, him also helping out the Lakers, had 14 points out there, had 6 rebounds. Just that alone tells you that some of the Lakers are stepping up. And, that tells you that they want to win games. They're tired of losing, and they're tired of the criticisms that they're been hearing from, analysts, and especially, trash talk from players and organizations as well. So that tells you right there that some of the Lakers out there, they are trying so hard to step up, and it's been showing. It's been showing. They've been helping, and helping out LeBron and Anthony Davis, and not always relying on them to carry the load. So that tells you right there that they wanting to win this game, and compete as well. So I'm trying to look for tweets on Twitter, trying to see some good feedback here from some of the Lakers out there. And I just saw a tweet here from Laker Fanatics, is that the Lakers are waiving wing shooter Matt Ryan, according to Shams Charania. Yeah, that's a big news right there, guys. I'm just announcing it now. Yeah, the Lakers have waived Matt Ryan, and now the Lakers freed up the roster spot. Now, sort of remains to be seen who they'll fill that up with. You never know. I'm not sure. I think it should be another big man potentially. So hopefully that is something that that the Lakers will potentially look at. And I just got a comment here from Pokemon Yugi Guy. Welcome to the stream, bro. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for joining. I just told you that. Yeah, I know. I think I remembered you commenting that. I think maybe a couple of what was it? I think it was probably uh maybe like a month ago, probably. But my apologies. Yeah, yeah, they just waived him, so the Lakers now have a free roster spot open, and they will potentially fill that up very soon. But it sort of remains to be seen who is out there that the Lakers will fill that seat up for. I still think they need to find another big, maybe potentially, or maybe find another wing potentially. So they'll potentially yeah, they just have to wait and see about that. And I know, I see your comments of Pokemon you guy. I know, and I appreciate it, man. I mean, you're right on the money when it comes down to that, and it's not anything too surprising either. I mean, he was on a non-guarantee, and if the Lakers would have kept him, they would have paid him, I believe the Lakers would have probably went over their cap around 11 million. So the Lakers needed to waive Matt Ryan because they didn't want to get penalized or potentially, be forced to pay him so they can be over the cap or over the luxury tax or somewhere around that range. I'm not sure what was the reasoning, but I think that was the main reason. They didn't want to lose money over it. So it's not anything too surprising that the Lakers waived Matt Ryan. And even though, we're going to miss his shooting because obviously in the preseason when we faced the Golden State Warriors, we saw that he, obviously was a big presence in that particular preseason game where he shot, I believe, 6 of 9 or 6 of 8 from the three. So that tells you that his shooting was a big yes for the Lakers when it comes to finding that. And it showed. So obviously it really worked out. But, obviously, when it came to the regular season, it didn't pan out. But then we saw, I believe, what was that game that the Lakers played against? I don't forgot who it was, but he made that buzzer beater. Or I can look it up right now. I mean, I'm alive right here, so I can look it up right now. Hold on. I actually made a short video. It was like a YouTube short, and it had to do with him. I can look it up right now, guys. My apologies. So, for those of you who are joining me, please, comment in this live stream. Give me your thoughts about this Lakers win against the Portland Trailblazers. And yeah, it was against it was against the Pelicans. Yeah. So it was that particular game where the Lakers were desperate. They needed to get that win. And it was against the New Orleans Pelicans. So it was supposed to be a must win for the Lakers to get. And with the help of Matt Ryan. So obviously, it sucks to see him go. But, the Lakers needed to make this move because, for cap reasons. And, hopefully they find a right replacement and the right fit. It's just sort of remains to be. Yeah, I just see him more, according to Dave McMenamin of ESPN. He writes here that the Lakers plan to waive Matt Ryan, who was on a non-guaranteed contract, to open up a roster spot to give flexibility when pursuing deals starting December 15th. When contracts signed over the summer can be traded. Oh, yeah, the players who were signed over the summer, they will be eligible to be traded on December 15th. So that's the deadline and the trades that the Lakers could potentially trade, some of the players that they signed over the summer. And he continues on by saying, it was the team source confirmed to ESPN. The Athletic was first to report it. So according to Shams Charania. So so guys, to answer your guys' question, it was obviously something that the Lakers needed to make. and it really pulled off at the end. So, and I just saw another comment here, or no, a tweet from Laker Fanatic. When it comes down to it, Lakers now 8-12 for the season. Uh, if they if they hold on, if they can somehow play, under 500, above 500 basketball, they can possibly make things interesting, especially if they make moves. So yeah, I mean, obviously the Lakers needed to make a trade. I mean, they have to obviously look for trades out there. So that's a possibility for them to look for when it comes to finding some trades out there. So hopefully the Lakers will potentially, find a trade out there that will be the right fit. Obviously the Indiana Pacers trade is out there, but I just watched a video from Lakers Nation. Trevor Lane mentioned that the Lakers are looking for other trades when it comes to their owns. Obviously they want to try so hard to keep Russell Westbrook, but then decide to trade players like in a trade package like Patrick Beverley, and then throw in Kendrick Nunn and maybe a first round pick to potentially get a trade out there that will benefit them, that will obviously be a game changer. I think possibly they look for another wing or potentially look for someone who is a big or maybe potentially a shooter. So that's the main headline and the goal the Lakers are looking for when it comes to the basic needs of the team. So we just have to wait and see what December 15th will hold for the Lakers. That's when we will have a better idea of who they be targeting when it comes to certain players, and we'll just wait for the headlines and the rumors to potentially happen then. But we have the trade deadline, so we have the Lakers have plenty of time till that time for them to make a decision. So, but December 15th is the deadline, or not the deadline, but where we will obviously hear trades be talked for the Lakers. So. But yeah, it sucks to see him go for Matt Ryan, but the Lakers needed to make this move, and obviously it was supposed to be the right move anyway. So, and guys, and also from I also got a tweet here from Lakers Empire. Lakers win 8-12 record, close to 500. Yeah, so the Lakers continue to win games like this, they will potentially, be above 500 potentially. But we just have to wait and see, because I haven't really checked the scheduling for the Lakers, but just if the Lakers continue to play the way that they are right now, we can just look at it right now. I mean, the scheduling, because I believe tomorrow is the first month of December. So obviously that'll be where things start to, be a bit difficult for the Lakers when it comes to their scheduling, because they'll be facing a lot of top teams. And, for the Lakers being a big market that they are, they will potentially face some teams that will potentially be some good competitive teams. And, the Lakers on Friday will be facing the Milwaukee Bucks. So that'll be a bit of a reunion for Darvin Ham, obviously, being the assistant there for quite some time under the head coach there. So having said all that, I mean, if Lakers get a win there, and, if Darvin Ham gets a win there, it will be a good accomplishment for him as a head coach. So, hopefully the Lakers get a win there. And then the Washington Wizards, that could be a win there that the Lakers could potentially get. The Cavaliers, could be a tough one. The Toronto Raptors, that could be a win there. The Philadelphia 76ers, that could be a win there. Detroit Pistons, that's a definite win, obviously, because they beat them, I believe, a couple of weeks ago. So that's a possibility for them to get. The Boston Celtics, that must be a win there. But guys, having said all that, I mean, the Lakers have a pretty good schedule there for them to obviously get some wins under their belt and to potentially be above 500. So that's hopefully an accomplishment that the Lakers could potentially get when it comes to, you know, facing the type of scheduling that they have in December. So um, that's a possibility. And just reading from Laker fanatics, comment on Twitter there, or his tweet there, that tells you that he could potentially, um, get there when it comes to getting to 500. So that's a possibility. So yeah, guys. I mean, so far overall, I'm impressed with the Lakers. I'm impressed with the coaching of Darvin Ham. I mean, we haven't really give a lot of credit to what Darvin Ham has been, showing when it comes to his coaching style and his coaching ability for the team, and it's been showing, and it's been fun to watch. So hopefully, things will start to be very fun to watch when it comes to this Lakers team. So and hopefully they just continue on this the success that they're on, and hopefully it will be for the better, because when the Lakers win, everything is it's just fun. It's just fun to watch when the Lakers win, and every time we wake up in the morning and we know that the Lakers won, we know we just have a great day on that particular day. So it's not always therapy and going to the I don't know. I don't know how Laker fans feel when it comes to Lakers lose and how they cope, but I know I don't cope well when it comes to the Lakers and them losing every single time. So that's just me. But guys, I really do appreciate all the love, support that you guys show me all across social media, and of course on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it, and follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'll leave the links to my social media sites in the description of this video, so you guys can check out my social media sites. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.